Hello, well it says stream starting, but sadly I couldn't get the stream to work, so it's not a stream, it is a pre-recorded video. I'm going to take you on a little tour of my house and my town, and the reason I'm doing that is so that I don't forget what they look like, because I'm going to destroy it and burn it all down. Alrighty, so here we are at my house. I'm just like Ellen Ripley, by the way, in case you're wondering what on the earth is going on with my hair at the moment. So here's my little house. Got all my villager pictures up there that I've worked very hard to get. Become pals with them. I'm going to just quickly show you each room. I know they're a bit boring. You can tell I'm a board gamer. I've got my dice bag there, my board game, and I've got a dice over there as well. So the back room here is my creepy room. No matter what version of Animal Crossing I've played, I always put a creepy room in just to freak people out when they come visit. So it's like if I was a mad scientist, this might be my office. There's lots of weird things in here. Ooh, what's in that fridge, I wonder? Yeah, so that's that. I'm not sure how much I'll change the house when I destroy everything, but we'll see. This is the kitchen. Your pretty standard sort of fare. I did have a coffee machine over here, and I keep forgetting to replace it. I gave it to somebody who wanted that particular color when they were visiting. Okay, straight opposite we've got my aliens room, which is just a little homage to my favorite movie. I've got quite a few TV and movie homage things all dotted around my island, you'll see momentarily. But this is the dinner setting where it all goes horribly wrong for John Hurt. It's pretty cute. And as I said, I'm dressed as Ellen Ripley at the moment for some photos, so that was fun to do. I made the wallpaper myself to try and make it have that sort of alien look about it. Right, upstairs is the bedroom. And again, it's pretty standard. I've got my pictures up there of the characters that I like. Other than Red. I don't like Red. He always rips me off. I've got a little ensuite in here. Oh, better turn the shower off. Yeah, little sink and whatnot. And that's the TV making that noise, in case you're wondering. And some clothes and things. Right, back downstairs. Down here used to be my massive board game and gaming room, and I had loads of pinball machines and arcade machines and everything, but I just stripped it out. You'll see why in a minute. At the moment it's just, I don't even know what it is, just a bit of nonsense. Bit of a shout out to Jurassic Park. Yeah, so not a lot to see there. And that's it for the house. Let's head outside. I'll try and do it in a sort of grid pattern, but I will show you first what happened to my games room. I popped it outside. It's now a full-fledged video arcade. So I had a lot of this stuff in the basement, but it sort of took over my board game area. So I thought I would make a little homage to a place that I used to work in when I was a teenager, which was called Space Probe, and it didn't look unlike what this looks like. It was a video arcade back in the 80s. Over this side we've got my archaeology sort of area. This is just a shout out to Indiana Jones and those kind of adventuring films, and there's also a shout out to The Shining. You probably noticed if you're a film buff with the carpet. This here is not a shout out to Planet of the Apes or anything of that ilk. My granddaughter didn't like where I had it. It was blocking the path, so she told me to move it. So I popped it there so it's not blocking the path. Right, grid pattern. Up here we've got the Fire Swamp, which is a shout out to The Princess Bride. Another fantastic movie. You can see the ROUS on the sign there. The Graveyard. Just thought it was funny to have a graveyard. It's not a movie shout out or anything. I have thought of maybe putting a Beetlejuice thing in here somewhere. This is Old Town. So this is where the town maybe once was and it's fallen into ruin. Leads you through to the quarry. I've set the quarry up so that no matter where I am, I can easily shovel the stones without it pushing me backwards. That's why this is here. It's a good way of doing it, so that's a top tip for you. This is Red's secret beach when he shows up to sell you fake artwork, as he does pretty much every time I buy something. This is just a little, I don't know, like a little resort area. It's got an infinity pool looking out over the ocean, and it leads into my campsite area. So that's obviously where visitors come when they're camping. This here is my forced perspective area. Just looks like there's a little highway down there with trucks and buses and whatnot. You might have already spotted it if you're a TV buff. It's my lost area. The lost cave. There was no bunker, otherwise it would have been a bunker. Okay, back corner is the wedding area. This is where the nuptials take place in my town. A beach wedding. A little bit of homage to my own wedding as well. Over here we've got, needs a bit of cleanup, we've got the orchard area. So I've only got a couple of each tree. I think I've got, is it 4? 3 or 4? 4 of each. And it leads into the farm. And the farm I've got 8 of each, which is probably too many, but I just liked how it looked. There's the bunny and the carrots again. Little farmhouse. Some bees making the honey. Down here is a little sort of oriental garden. I did have a cherry tree here, but I accidentally chopped it, so I just flattened it. Over here we've got a little pier you can sit out. And down here we've got my pier, my main pier. There's that summer shell. And a little beachfront cafe. Up here is the ice hotel, so I put some of the ice stuff in here. And the gyroids are here as well, because I had them in my house, but once I started getting so many, they were making an awful racket. There's some more. I still don't have the one I want, the one with the sort of the hair. So yeah, the ice hotel leads through to that little garden area. Okay, a little run along the front here leads us to the main town. So this is the villagers' houses. They've all got the same plot of land, same little lawns, and they're all linked by paths just for neatness. It leads through to the airport, and there's a little beach area down here as well, just for funsies. Okay. More TV show shout outs. There's Doctor Who here, and we've got the X-Files here. And more villager houses. Same setup, same amount of land, same green lawn. My blue roses. Everything's sort of adjoining to make it easy. This is where the spaceship was, my granddaughter didn't like, so I replaced it with that. But you can see everything is joined together. The reason for that is ease of use. So the museum, I can come out of there, head over to the town hall, straight to the shops, Abel's and Nooks. Nooks, I had a little outdoor cafe area. And up here we've got, as you fly into my town, it says Love. You can't really see it though because of where it's situated, but it It's down here and it's all in flowers. It's very pretty. And back up to where my house is. I love these ice things. They're so lovely. And what have I... Oh, this is my little Forrest Gump area. Another shout out. Life was like a box of chocolates. Oh, the Botanic Gardens, I forgot to show you. It's hidden up here next to the farm. I've just got 2 of each possible flower growing in here, or mainly 2 anyway, of each one, just to ensure that I've got every single thing should I ever need it for anything. I can pick up the fence and pluck it. And I made a space theme because I'm a space nerd. And it joins onto the area of the campsite. The area of the campsite over here. And that's the back of the orchard down there. That's it. Tour complete. Hopefully that will remind me how I had everything before I completely eradicate and destroy it. I'm quite looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun to start over. And I'm thinking I'm going to quadrant off the island into 4 areas and do like a theme park where each separate area is themed. So I might have a medieval theme, European theme, space theme. I'm not sure. I haven't made up my mind yet. But there you have it. That is my town tour. Thank you for joining me, and I'm so sorry I couldn't get the streaming software to work, but I hope you've enjoyed this little tour anyway, if you like seeing other people's towns and what they've done. And hopefully you'll join me for my new town. If it works, we'll see. Whew. Oh, they're all congregating here, aren't they, having a chat? Right, I'll see you next time, and as I end every video on my channels, make sure you take care of you. Thanks so much for joining me. Catch you next time.